Okay, so this place that we got, I showed you a video of, and it's really, really super cute. You can't tell. I mean, it's crazy here in Thailand. Like, you walk down like the dirt path, and then all of a sudden you see this little thing that looks like a shack, and then you walk through a little entrance or a little sidewalk or between walk kind of a thing, and then it opens up into this whole space, and it's like, wow, it's crazy. And so that's how it is even in like Phuket and Bangkok and everywhere else. Like the first place we stayed in Bangkok was like down this little alleyway, and there are people cooking out there, and then you see deliveries being made, place, I mean, it just, and then all of a sudden it opens up, and then there's this place that nice and safe and clean and great with elevators and everything, and you just got through walking like some back areas that look like they don't have electricity, much less anywhere near an elevator. So looks are super deceiving from the outside, and I think that a lot of times people, when they come from America, they think, oh, I need to get a certain kind of a place, or the only way that you would get certain places is if you were with your girlfriends or broke, or it was a bunch of dudes, staying somewhere. And like, the front desk people, super nice. Like we were on this little boat, and they showed a picture of the boat. But like, so we get off the big ferry, and then there's a sign from our hotel, at the Phi Phi Bao resort. And so there's a sign, and there's like millions, like tons of signs all over the place of everyone trying to pick up their people from the ferry that came in from Phuket. And it is called Phuket, not fuck it or Phuket. It's Phuket. Phuket. Anyway, so the ferry came in from Phuket, and there's all these people, with all their signs. So we found our sign. We're the only ones on with our sign. So they came and they saw our bags, and they're like, "Oh man!" And because the way that we have to get to our resort is on the other side of the island. The side that you arrive on here in Phi Phi Island is on Koh Phi Phi is the party side. So it's much easier to find your way if you're on the party side. But for us, no, we have to go over to a Longboat, and that's the boat in the picture, and find our boat. But he brought us to it, and then they insisted on bringing our bags. And I'm carrying baby, so I have him strapped to the front of me, my backpack on the back of me, and I'm also carrying another bag. And then my big bag, which is mine, everything that I carry is mine and baby's. And Shawn just has his bags, but he also is rolling the stroller, which was nice, which we're throwing away after we're done with this island, because we are done with this fucking stroller. A whole other story. Anyway, so we get on this boat. And first off, you have to, I'd read everything about it, and so we purposely came with, like, I didn't wear shorts, but I wore pants that, like, could get wet, kind of things that were, like, knee-high kind of things. And then we all wore our flip-flops. We didn't wear tennis shoes. Normally on travel days, we wear tennis shoes or something, because it's easier in case you trip and you're carrying all your crap. So we get our flip-flops and our Crocs. We all have our Crocs on, which are super helpful when you travel, by the way. Crocs, they're lightweight and they're fantastic. That's a plug for Crocs right there. We each own 2 pairs. Anyway, so he points to us and says, down there, and we're like, okay. So we walk down the side of the pier, and then we walk down the other side, and then we see I go down the stairs to the sand, and we start walking through the sand, and they're carrying my bags, and I did not pack for like airplane weight. I just like shoved all the shit in that thing, which we've already whittled down like a lot, but like we gotta whittle down some more. We gotta throw some more shit away, to where we're lean, mean, traveling machines, because it's a lot of shit to carry. Anyway, and so we go to the boat, and he goes, "Oh, you go here." And so we walk into the water. I'm carrying baby. I got my shoes, and Shawn is like standing next to me, and he's like, "Do you want me to take shipping?" I go, "No, I got him." But the ladder thing that they put on the side of it is that it's like just this little metal thing, and they put it on, and they just throw it on the ground when they're done with it. But they put it on, and so as you stand on it, it can slide a bit. So I got him strapped into me, and I'm trying to get a foot, and the boat's moving a little bit, and your feet are getting pulled into the sand by the waves and everything. And it's not really wavy, but it's enough that you're still like, okay. So I took off my shoes, handed him a shot. I'm like, fuck. So, and then I gave him my backpack too. I was like, you gotta take the backpack, because I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to climb up with him on me and my backpack on and all my shit. So finally, the shit show of me climbing into the thing with Sebastian on me I did not crack his leg. I didn't scratch him, nothing. He was in good shape. So we all pile in the boat. We get all the luggage in there.
Mama.
Yes, I'm Mama. Mama. And we take off, and then you can see the pictures. And Sebastian loved the boat ride, but he wanted to sit by himself. He's very bossy right now. And I'm helping you get the blanket, dude. That's what you wanted. Mama blankie. All right. And then we, on the boat ride, he's bitching because he doesn't like the wind in his eyes. And then he wants to sit by himself. Then he wants to sit on me. Then he wants to sit by himself. Then he wants to, oh, look, there's boats. So I wasn't sure how nice you'd be. Were you being nice? You got Superman? Yeah, you got Superman. He's got Superman. That's all he really gives a shit about. And his shoes. Yeah. Don't bite your shirt. Anyway, this is what I'm dealing with. So we got here, and they bring us to shore, but not to shore. It's low tide. So we're all the freaking far out because none of the boats come in all the way into shore, and there's no pier on this side of the island. We're on like the other side of the island. That's not the, like I said, not the party island, like where more families go, or like it's a little quieter. Like there's no ATM over here. There's no cars. It's bicycles, a couple motorbikes with like, you know, carts attached to them and stuff, and then like that's it. And so everything is, you know, walk or you know, whatever, which is great. We love to walk. So it's all dirt paths. There's nothing else here. There's a really nice resort across the way, but you have to walk back to over where the beach was. So we get out, and this time I have carabiners, and I attached my shoes to them, and Shibby's shoes were already attached to it. And so Sebastian was screaming at me because he wanted to walk in the water too, and I had to carry him. So I got in the water. Shawn handed him to me. I strapped his ass in. And then they insisted on carrying my backpack, which was lovely because I then had to navigate with him on me, and in water. It only went up to like my knees and stuff, so it wasn't hard or anything. It wasn't like a bunch of waves. It was clean water. I could see, but there's rocks, and I don't do well. I have super sensitive feet, so I don't do well walking on walks without anything. So walking on rocks. So, yep, I'm Mama.
Hi.
So I had to lean him over so he could touch the damn water, because if he didn't, he was going to keep yelling. So he did that. He was happy for a minute. And then we got there, and they'd had all of our luggage onto this motorbike. And then they said we needed to walk up a way because normally we would get a ride on it, but we had so much shit that we couldn't. Mama! You love Mama. Oh. And then we got up to the place where we needed to get to, where the ground was more compact, and then they put us in it and drove us to our little place, which was just up the street. It wasn't very far. And yeah, who's that? Shibby. Yay, Shibby.
Mama.
And I'm Mama. And
Dada.
and Dada. Alex. And Sam. Yep, you got them all. Anyway, then we came, and they brought us to the little, like I said, the little pathway that looks like nothing. And then we're like, oh, it all opens up into this beautiful area, a pool. And they hosed our feet off before they had us check in. And you take your shoe off before you go step on the tile. Dada, you want the covers? Okay, cover. I'll give you the covers. Oh my goodness. Man, you watch your mans. Anyway, so it's been a good day, long day. The ferry ride was like 2 hours. Shawn and Shibby both slept. Not me, though. I was holding Shibby. And then we got here and put our stuff down a little bit, looked around, and then we walked over and found a restaurant. They have this little row of restaurants. And then Shawn, after that, there was kids everywhere, too. So Sebastian, when we were walking back, he got to play with one of the little local boys. His mom works here. And it was super cute. They were running and chasing each other, and so Shib is gonna have so much fun here. And there's a little girl in the restaurant whose mom works there, and she gave Sebastian a French fry, and he loved that. So came back, like I said, and then Shawn just left to go explore and figure out what beach we should go to tomorrow. He's really super good at talking to like the locals and finding out like, you know, what's the best time, and he's going to look at the tide tables and everything, but see what there's a really good spot that, you know, that we don't have to climb over rocks to. There's this one place that I found that like if we want to go there, I'm gonna have to strap his butt onto me, and then we're gonna have to climb. Okay, so we have to walk back where we came through the water over in the village there that we got out of the boat, walk to one of the side past where the fisherman village is, and then climb over a little hill, but they have a rope tied up there so that it can help you climb over the hill. So I don't think we're going to do that with Sebastian. Shawn might end up over there, but I'm not sure I'll be able to do that with Sebastian until we go scope it out. But anyway, Shawn is right now finding out where we are going to go hang out tomorrow. And so now we're on Koh Phi Phi Island, and Shawn posted a picture of where we are, but super pretty area, but it almost looks like we're just in the little village here, and nothing fancy schmancy or anything from the outside. But back behind it, I mean, we have our own little building each. I sprung for the luxury bungalows, so the regular bungalow would have been $110, but I decided that I loved my family a little bit more, so for 5 nights, instead of paying $120 total, or $110 total, I was gonna splurge and get us a luxury bungalow, which was bigger space, everything like that, for $127 total, not a night, total. So I feel like paying like $4 more a night to have a much bigger space, and either your own little houses, they're really cute, is a much better deal. So anyway, stay tuned. I'm going to be sharing stuff on our blog about, how I pick places and how we decide when we're going to go somewhere and blah, 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 blah. But the weather was awesome. It held out. It's not supposed to be awesome weather the whole time we're here, though. That's why we stayed 5 days, so we could find one awesome day of weather. So I hope that's not today. I hope we didn't miss the boat on the weather today. But anyway, Sebastian and I are just chilling right now. He missed his good napping time, so I'm trying to keep his butt awake until he can go night-night. So it'll be an early night for us, and then an early morning, and yeah. And most of you won't see this till hours from now because y'all sleeping. It's like 4 a.m. in Seattle right now, so maybe East Coasters will be seeing this, but I don't know. Anyway, have an awesome day. I know we are gonna.